Hello and welcome in to another week's episode of Allen Athletics here on WACH-FOX 57. I'm Kate Crenshaw, so happy to have you along this week as we sit down and recap Allen football's opening contest of the season on the road at Clark Atlanta this past week. Also, we'll talk with SIAC Newcomer Quarterback of the Week, Jamir Dismukes, a student athlete who's fresh to campus, will stop by the show for the first time this week and tell us about his journey to Columbia and also what he's hoping to accomplish this season as a Yellow Jacket. Then from the gridiron over to the pitch, we'll sit down with women's soccer head coach Machi Provost to recap their season opening contest against Converse and look ahead to a big matchup this Saturday against Albany State. All that and more coming up here on Allen Athletics.
Right here, there's a better way to travel, where we're proud to be local, but we're more than just your local airport. Here, you can go from garage to gate in minutes, instead of traveling to travel.
Who wants to drive an hour up 77 anyway?
With quick find parking and multi-airline kiosks, we're designed to save you time. So for your next trip, check CAE first. The Columbia Metropolitan Airport. Fly local, fly with neighbors, fly with ease.
At Founders Federal Credit Union, we know success is a team effort. We're always cheering for you, side by side, so you can dream big and achieve your goals, offering products and services that put you in the lead, whether that's helping you buy a car, build your savings, or supporting your community. We're here with the financial support you need. That's teamwork. Score big with Founders Federal Credit Union. Relax with Founders.
I think my images truly portray dynamic women. Like being bold, being fearless. Growing up, I did not see what I wanted to be. There was just a lack of Black women, business owners, entrepreneurs, creatives. That's how I just started taking pictures. And from there, I figured out that I wanted to be a photographer for women of color. It takes a village to be a Black woman, to live and survive as a Black woman. It takes support. I found my niche and I'm sticking to it.
Each year, the South Carolina Education Lottery raises millions of dollars for scholarships and grants that help students prepare for their dream career, just like Kristen.
There's a hidden gem in downtown Columbia, South Carolina. Are you ready to witness the epitome of grit and passion? Well, welcome to Allen University Athletics. From dazzling plays on the basketball court to the electrifying crowd, we've got tradition and we've got pageantry. Fueled by determination and unwavering spirit, coaches will push everyone's limits, game after game. At Allen University, we believe in the power of unity, teamwork, and resilience. Together, we rise. Be a part of the legacy and experience the thrill of Allen University Athletics. For more information, visit our athletics website at auyellowjackets.com.
And we're back here on Yellow Jacket Athletics talking with Allen head football coach Cedric Pearl. Coach, one game into the season. I know it wasn't the result you were looking for with the 26-22 loss to Clark Atlanta, but what were some of the takeaways you had from the first game for you here in Columbia?
Well, some of the positive takeaways, like I told the team, was they played for 60 minutes. And as a football coach, that's what you want. I mean, we literally played to the last second of this ball game. The quarterback scrambling with the clock running down. Everybody thought he had a chance to get in the end zone, but I think we got tackled around the 5 or somewhere in there. So the kids fought hard all the way. You know, they just made one more play than we did. But I was proud of our effort and proud of the way they played.
Well, and a part of that effort from week one, we saw a pair of Yellow Jackets earn SIAC weekly honors. Quarterback Jamir Dismukes named SIAC Newcomer of the Week, and Trevor Bywater named Special Teams Player of the Week. Let's start with the punter. Yeah. This is a guy who stepped in, another first-year Yellow Jacket. He stepped right in and taken off running. He averaged 35 yards a punt on Saturday with a long of 42 yards. And two, Coach, that I know you loved, he pinned the Panthers twice inside their own 20-yard line.
Right, and that's why, you know, for the 35-yard average, sometimes you sacrifice to push the other team's offense back, and that's what he did 2 times in a row. You know, we got him inside the 5-yard line, and that really helped us defensively because, you know, the odds of driving the field 90-plus yards every time and scoring a touchdown is low. We held them to field goals, and all of those things were important during that football game. So Trevor did an outstanding job. Yeah, I was excited about the kickers. I told him they were my two best signees on signing day.
You've got Trevor Bywater, the punter/holder. Then you got Sam Herman in at kicker as well for the Yellow Jackets this season. Let's talk offensively. Your quarterback, Jamir Dismukes, like we said, newcomer of the week. He goes 21 of 28 for 263 and 2 scores. What did you see from his performance?
I saw poise, and I saw what I've been seeing in practice, and that's what you really want to see in the game. And then the game, his leadership kind of took over, but he was poised in the pocket, leading the offense down the field. We got behind the sticks sometimes because of penalties and that kind of things due to the first ball game. But I was real pleased with the way Jamir played. Although he threw for 2 touchdowns, he also ran for 1. That was an outstanding play. On a bad snap, he jumped up and caught the ball with his left hand. The play was supposed to be going right. He went left and faked out the defensive end and scored. So that was an excellent play. I told him if he was Tim Tebow, they'd be running on SportsCenter 40 times a day.
Hey, we liked it. We saw it on our social media, so we like what we saw there. Well, Coach, moving over to the defensive side of the football, you took on an offense that had a really lot of firepower in Week 1 against Fort Valley State. What did you like from your defensive unit?
Well, we knew that was a challenge for our defensive unit. Now, David Wright is an outstanding quarterback. Like you said, he scored 7 touchdowns the week before, and to be able to hold him to 2 touchdowns was outstanding. 5 field goals, however many field goals they scored. That's an outstanding effort by our defense. Raekwon Williams and Tyreshon Freeman were able to come up with 2 big interceptions during that time. One was called back. Should have been a pick 6, was called back for holding, but we ended up scoring on that drive anyway. But that was the thing. We got our hands on a lot of the balls. Isaac Johnson, those guys, Anthony Watler, even in the defensive line, Justin Eden and Osiris Rhodes, and those guys played really well. Kirkland Boone at linebacker. I could just name them because it was a great effort by the Yellow Jackets. We just came up short.
Well, that is the past. We look ahead to the future. When we come back, we'll preview Allen's next matchup with Livingstone right back here on Allen Athletics.
Right here, there's a better way to travel, where we're proud to be local, but we're more than just your local airport. Here, you can go from garage to gate in minutes instead of traveling to travel.
Who wants to drive an hour up 77 anyway?
With quick find parking and multi-airline kiosks, we're designed to save you time. So for your next trip, check CAE first. The Columbia Metropolitan Airport. Fly local, fly with neighbors, fly with ease.
At Founders Federal Credit Union, we know success is a team effort. We're always cheering for you, side by side, so you can dream big and achieve your goals. Offering products and services that put you in the lead. Whether that's helping you buy a car, build your savings, or supporting your community, we're here with the financial support you need. That's teamwork. Score big with Founders Federal Credit Union. Relax with Founders.
Back here with head football coach Cedric Pearl. Coach, you turn your attention ahead, and instead of going south to Georgia, you go north to North Carolina this weekend. You take on a Livingstone College team that was a really successful program last year. Mm-hmm. Now they come into this season. What are you expecting from the Blue Bears?
I'm expecting great effort. They're 1-1. They won the last game last week versus Virginia University of Lynchburg. They have some good athletes on defense and offense, so we're looking forward to the challenge. But it's all about us and making sure we don't make those mistakes that cost us the game last week, like those penalties. So that's what I'm telling the team. We just focus on us getting better, and I think if we come ready to play, we should have a different outcome.
Aside from improving on cutting down penalties, what were some of the things you and the coaching staff wanted to focus in on practice this week?
Making sure that everyone understood their assignment. There was some of that stuff, the penalties, some of that stuff was called by miscommunication. Like, for instance, just one of the chop blocks was just called by someone not hearing a certain call to put somebody else in a different position other than having 2 people block outside. So those kind of things, the communication and, just the fundamentals of carrying the ball in the right arm, those are the things that we want to focus on this week.
One thing I took notice of during the game, and really all season long, is how important accountability has been in your program. And at one point in the match, you had a late hit out of bounds penalty, and you immediately made the player who committed the penalty, you got to drop and give 10 push-ups right here. Tell me a little bit more about accountability within your program.
Well, that's the way life is going to be. I try to lead by example. If I do something and it's incorrect, I'm the first one to say, okay, that was on me. And vice versa. If I do something that was right, I don't like to take the credit for anything, but I'm trying to show the young men that you have to be accountable for everything that you do. And I try to lead the way. I know I'm not perfect, and I try to instill that in them too. And that's the same thing I want them to give back to their teammates and the coaches.
Coach, one match in, one game into the season. What's the injury report look like for your squad?
We look pretty good. No serious injuries, just some normal bumps and bruises that you have after a football game.
Just what you would expect heading into another week of a college football season. Well, Coach, we're excited for this upcoming season. I know we already got some SIAC weekly honors under our belt.
Yeah.
Now we're ready to go get that first win.
That's right. Let's get that W. Put the cherry on top.
Coach, best of luck. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, Kate.
We'll be back.
All right.
Right here, there's a better way to travel, where we're proud to be local, but we're more than just your local airport. Here, you can go from garage to gate in minutes, instead of traveling to travel.
Who wants to drive an hour up 77 anyway?
With quick find parking and multi-airline kiosks, we're designed to save you time. So for your next trip, check CAE first. The Columbia Metropolitan Airport. Fly local, fly with neighbors, fly with ease.
There's a hidden gem in downtown Columbia, South Carolina. Are you ready to witness the epitome of grit and passion? Well, welcome to Allen University Athletics. From dazzling plays on the basketball court to the electrifying crowd, we've got tradition and we've got pageantry. Fueled by determination and unwavering spirit, coaches will push everyone's limits, game after game. At Allen University, we believe in the power of unity, teamwork, and resilience. Together, we rise. Be a part of the legacy and experience the thrill of Allen University Athletics. For more information, visit our athletics website at auyellowjackets.com.
I think my images truly portray dynamic women, like being bold, being fearless. Growing up, I did not see what I wanted to be. There was just a lack of Black women, business owners, entrepreneurs, creatives. That's how I just started taking pictures. And from there, I figured out that I wanted to be a photographer for women of color. It takes a village to be a Black woman, to live and survive as a Black woman. It takes support. I found my niche and I'm sticking to it.
Each year, the South Carolina Education Lottery raises millions of dollars for scholarships and grants that help students prepare for their dream career, just like Kristen.
And we're back here on Allen Athletics, sticking to the football side of things as we're joined by Allen quarterback Jamir Dismukes. Jamir, your first year at Allen and first time here on the show. Thanks so much for stopping by.
Yes, sir. I'm very blessed to be here.
You know, as you traveled down all throughout college athletics, you've been in a couple of different schools, originally from Cleveland, Ohio. Mm-hmm. What initially drew you to Allen, and what led to your decision to being a Yellow Jacket?
What brought me here, I would say, initially, I liked the program. I liked what the coaches presented to me, and I just liked it. I liked what Allen was going to be, you know what I'm saying? I liked the potential of the school and the program.
You're a quarterback, and for those who are unfamiliar or haven't seen you play just yet, only one game into the season, so in case they weren't there, they're getting to see you now for the upcoming home game. You're a dual-threat guy. You're not afraid to air it out. You're not afraid to keep it and run. You had a rushing touchdown in the battle against Clark Atlanta. For those who haven't ever seen you play, how do you describe how you play quarterback?
I would definitely say I'm a dual threat, but I definitely want to get my guys involved first. But, yeah, don't just leave me too much space either.
Don't leave him too much space. Well, I believe Clark Atlanta left you some space because you put up a great enough performance to be named SIAC Newcomer of the Week, so congratulations on that honor. To run it back as what Jamir did down at Clark Atlanta, 21 of 28 passing for 263 yards and 2 touchdowns. Like we said, you added in the rushing touchdown as well. No picks. That's always a good day at the office.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Always a good day. What did it mean to you to have that first performance to set the tone for the season?
Well, first off, I want to thank God because I'm very blessed to still be doing what I'm doing. And I'll just say, as a team, we stayed focused, we stuck to the game plan, and we just trusted the coaches. I put a lot of trust in my coaches and stuck to the plan.
You're entering that final stretch of your collegiate career. What are you hoping as a personal goal for this season?
Personal goal, first thing first, I want to grow more as a person because football teaches a lot of life skills. So that's what really been keeping me along the journey, just staying focused and growth and, of course, graduating, things like that. And whatever comes next, I'm just blessed to take on what's next.
Obviously, football also brings a lot of close friendships and relationship with your teammates. I know one you have in particular is someone who you sort of traveled the road with in Osiris Rhodes. I know you guys have had some previous stops together. Now you're here together at Allen. Tell me about your friendship with a defensive lineman who's trying to tackle you in practice.
Yeah, that's my guy. That's my right-hand man, you know. Even at the last school, we always stuck together. That's like my best friend. And when I first got the opportunity, I just knew I had to bring him with me.
Well, you also mentioned looking beyond football. You're looking to graduate this upcoming year and things like that, and pursuing the academic side as well, being a student athlete. Once football is all said and done, what are you hoping to do?
I'm hoping to get in something with communication. You know, I'm good with people and things like that. So I just want to give back to my people, maybe to my community, something like that. Maybe give back to the game for sure.
Well, one final one for you, Jamir. You look back on your performance against Clark Atlanta. You set a school record in the NCAA era for completion percentage, 75%. So once again, that's another congratulations that I can give you. As you evaluate your own performance, what were some of your takeaways?
I feel like I stayed within the game plan. I didn't go off script too much. Like I said, trusted the coaches, I trusted the scheme, and just know it's a lot more coming.
Well, it's a lot more on the way, and it begins this Saturday when Jamir and the Yellow Jackets go visit Livingstone. Well, Jamir, thanks so much. Congrats on all the honors this week, and best of luck the rest of the season.
Appreciate you.
We'll be back with more.
Right here, there's a better way to travel, where we're proud to be local, but we're more than just your local airport. Here, you can go from garage to gate in minutes, instead of traveling to travel.
Who wants to drive an hour up 77 anyway?
With quick find parking and multi-airline kiosks, we're designed to save you time. So for your next trip, check CAE first. The Columbia Metropolitan Airport. Fly local, fly with neighbors, fly with ease.
At Founders Federal Credit Union, we know success is a team effort. We're always cheering for you, side by side, so you can dream big and achieve your goals. Offering products and services that put you in the lead. Whether that's helping you buy a car, build your savings, or supporting your community, we're here with the financial support you need. That's teamwork. Score big with Founders Federal Credit Union. Relax with Founders.
I think my images truly portray dynamic women, like being bold, being fearless. Growing up, I did not see what I wanted to be. There was just a lack of Black women, business owners, entrepreneurs, creatives. That's how I just started taking pictures. And from there, I figured out that I wanted to be a photographer for women of color. It takes a village to be a Black woman, to live and survive as a Black woman. It takes support. I found my niche and I'm sticking to it.
Each year, the South Carolina Education Lottery raises millions of dollars for scholarships and grants that help students prepare for their dream career, just like Kristen.
There's a hidden gem in downtown Columbia, South Carolina. Are you ready to witness the epitome of grit and passion? Well, welcome to Allen University Athletics. From dazzling plays on the basketball court to the electrifying crowd, we've got tradition and we've got pageantry. Fueled by determination and unwavering spirit, coaches will push everyone's limits, game after game. At Allen University, we believe in the power of unity, teamwork, and resilience. Together, we rise. Be a part of the legacy and experience the thrill of Allen University Athletics. For more information, visit our athletics website at auyellowjackets.com.
And we welcome you back here to Allen Athletics, talking women's soccer action with head coach Machi Provost. Coach, one match into the season, still a long ways to go, but you've taken that first step into the regular season. As you look back at what was a tough matchup with Converse, what were some of your takeaways?
Some of the biggest ones were, we did have a new keeper in goal, so that's always a big test. And having her educated by being in the fire was, it's something that we knew coming into the game. But at the same time, if we kind of take away those shortfalls and look at, some of the breakdowns that came from our defensive lapses, not shifting in time. Also, communication is a big factor that we have to improve on too. So improving that this week is our number one goal going into play Erskine on Wednesday.
Well, I know right after the match ended, one of the main messages you shared with the team was not to be discouraged. You're just one match in, like I said earlier. There's still a long season to go.
Right.
What were some other messages you shared with them?
Yeah, I mean, Converse is a great team. Good coaching staff as well. They know what they're doing, and at the same time, it's to prepare us. Because if we're going against competition that, is frankly not at the same level as us, then we won't get to where we want to be. So I still have a very positive outlook for the young ladies, and also too, they're motivated now. And they've seen a level that they can get to and should be able to compete against. So I'm excited for a few pieces that are coming back in, a few injuries that have healed back up. So it'll be nice. What is the health status of your team? Yeah, so right now we have Amy Canales coming back from a concussion, so she'll see a few minutes for Wednesday. Also, Juliana Blackman, she took a knock, but she's okay now. Gabby Murphy, she's coming back into the back line for us. And then also, she's battling a ankle surgery. So at the same time, we're trying to monitor her health and make sure that we put her in positions that make sense, it's a long life after the game, so we want to make sure everybody is able to walk and take care of their families after this. Well, I know Tatiana Machado put away a score against Converse, and like I said, she was your leading scorer last year with 14 goals. She's already got one this year, and it was on a free kick. It was one of those where she struck probably 35, 40 yards out. Yeah. What did you see from that look? Hey, I love to see goals, you know what I'm saying? not to get scored on and then to go, home with the egg is not something that you want. So at least we got to cook a little bit. But at the same time, beautiful strike. She hit it clean, and the belief that I can do it from anywhere on the field is what I like to see from her. But ultimately, too, we want to get everybody in a great position to be able to score. So with Tatiana, we're looking at, how can she become an All-American this season, and also how can we get her name in the polls for that. So, it's up for her to do the work, but we will aid her the best that we can too. Well, you look ahead to your upcoming matchup this Saturday against Albany State. It's the second home match of the season, so be sure to come on out and cheer on the Yellow Jackets. Coach, Albany State, a team that the rest of the athletic department shares with SIAC relations. For you guys taking on the Golden Rams, I know this is a matchup you've seen the last few years. Yeah, Albany State, they're a pretty good side. They gave us a tough ride last year. I will say I think we are prepared, and that is the game that the young ladies have circled on their schedule. But they've done a pretty good job recruiting this season, and at the same time, I'm excited for them to come in, and we'd love to test them and see where they're at again this season. And there may not be enough sample size to really give a true answer to this next one I'm going to ask you, but one match in, what did you learn about your team that maybe you didn't see in a preseason battle that you saw finally against a fresh opponent? Well, one of the biggest things that I do think that they did was they were coming together and not really, immediately getting on our phones. We're not, shunning each other away. We're not going to eat with each other because we lost one game. And also, too, winning a scrimmage does help as well, because it shows you that you're competitive, you're not just losing, and what we have learned is we have to put people in places that will help us the best. So whether that's a field player in goal, and training the best that we can to get players ready to play in different positions, that's what we're willing to do. So that is the adjustments that the coaching staff have made, and moving forward, I think we'll have some more competitive score lines. Well, Coach, best of luck this upcoming weekend. Thank you, sir. We'll be back.
Right here, there's a better way to travel, where we're proud to be local, but we're more than just your local airport. Here, you can go from garage to gate in minutes, instead of traveling to travel.
Who wants to drive an hour up 77 anyway?
With quick find parking and multi-airline kiosks, we're designed to save you time. So for your next trip, check CAE first. The Columbia Metropolitan Airport. Fly local, fly with neighbors, fly with ease.
At Founders Federal Credit Union, we know success is a team effort. We're always cheering for you, side by side, so you can dream big and achieve your goals. Offering products and services that put you in the lead, whether that's helping you buy a car, build your savings, or supporting your community. We're here with the financial support you need. That's teamwork. Score big with Founders Federal Credit Union. Relax with Founders.
I think my images truly portray dynamic women, like being bold, being fearless. Growing up, I did not see what I wanted to be. There was just a lack of Black women, business owners, entrepreneurs, creatives. That's how I just started taking pictures. And from there, I figured out that I wanted to be a photographer for women of color. It takes a village to be a Black woman, to live and survive as a Black woman. It takes support. I found my niche and I'm sticking to it.
Each year, the South Carolina Education Lottery raises millions of dollars for scholarships and grants that help students prepare for their dream career, just like Kristen.
There's a hidden gem in downtown Columbia, South Carolina. Are you ready to witness the epitome of grit and passion? Well, welcome to Allen University Athletics. From dazzling plays on the basketball court to the electrifying crowd, we've got tradition and we've got pageantry. Fueled by determination and unwavering spirit, coaches will push everyone's limits, game after game. At Allen University, we believe in the power of unity, teamwork, and resilience. Together, we rise. Be a part of the legacy and experience the thrill of Allen University Athletics. For more information, visit our athletics website at auyellowjackets.com.
And that'll close things out for us here this week on Allen Athletics. Be sure to come by the Hive this week and catch out some of our Yellow Jacket teams in action. Women's volleyball will be at home this Wednesday to take on Clinton College at 6 p.m. here at John Hurst Adams Gymnasium. And also look ahead to Saturday. It'll be the first home football game of the 2024 season and the Cedric Pearl era, as Allen will take on Point University Saturday, September 21st at 7 p.m. Now the game we played over at Westwood High School, that's 180 Turkey Farm Road over in Blythewood. So if you're looking to get your tickets ahead of time, which is what's recommended, you can go on our website. It's auyellowjackets.com. Click on the Tickets tab right up at the top, and it will take you right to where you need to be to purchase your game ticket as well as your parking pass or even tailgating pass if you want to grill out before the big game Saturday night. You can always visit auyellowjackets.com for all scores, recaps, schedules, rosters, and any information you need regarding the Yellow Jackets. I'm Kate Crenshaw saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as always, remember to smile.